Hey love, it's Coach Tay. Listen, we just gonna get right into it, okay? So far, in the past 3 days, Memorial Day was on Monday. Today is on Thursday. So the last 3 days, I have lost 10 pounds. I know you like, girl. No, I have lost 10 pounds in 72 hours, and we gonna talk about it. Come on. Come on. Y'all know when you have them times and it's like now or never. If I don't do this update now, it's not gonna get done. So here we go. And I want to give you an update on my 72-hour rolling fast because I have just been giving so much of me, my time, my energy to other people and to so many different people. I think that's key too, because I'm not talking about my family, I'm not talking about my children, my husband, just to so many other people. As a coach, sometimes you can be consumed and don't even know that you're being consumed. So it's nobody's fault but my own. So I'm taking ownership of that. But now, this water fast. So I started this water fast. I want to say, for a 3-day water fast, but I want to be more specific on a 72-hour fast because that's it's not the same as Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. You really need to count the hour because that could easily be 50 hours saying I fasted Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday versus a 72-hour rolling fast. For me, unexpectedly, what I did was I started to fast. Here we go. I started to fast on Sunday, May the 29th at 8:30 p.m. On Sunday, I took a walk for 3 miles. I drank a beetroot detox drink. I had a herbal beetroot detox drink at about 4 p.m. So I was already intermittent fasting. I guess that's important too. So I was already intermittent fasting. I practice intermittent fasting as often as I can, a minimum of 16 hours. So on Sunday, May the 29th, I broke my fast at about 7:30 p.m. I had a plant-based burger. It was so good. It was so good. My husband made me a plant-based burger. I didn't even know he was gonna feed me because honestly, I was already gonna start my fast like that day. That's why I had only drunk a herbal tea. I officially started my fast at 8:30 p.m. and at 251.2. That's hard to say. Never say my weight, but whatever. And I'm okay with saying it because I will never see these numbers again. That's just where I am. I'm also 5'8". So day one, I'm feeling great. My morning weigh-in was 248.6. So the next morning, I was 248.6. So that was -2 from the previous day. This day I worked out, I had fuel, I met my 20K step goal, I walked at least 8 miles. So these are the teas that I'm talking about that I make. So I had a beetroot herbal detox tea at 8 p.m. that night, and then that was it, water the rest of the night. 8 p.m. made my first 24 hours on Monday. Okay, I didn't eat anything that day. So the one exception is the herbal tea. Next thing is day 2. So now coming up on 48 hours of fasting. So I went from 251.2 to 248.6. Now day 2, hour 48. I'm still feeling good. I rested well. I didn't work out on day 2. I didn't really go for a walk. I probably had maybe 3,000 steps that day from just lounging around the house. I rested on day 2 that morning at 243.2. I was 248.2 the day before. So that means that by the second day, I was down minus 5.4 pounds from the day before. All right. So yesterday, June 1st, 7 p.m. I'm proud of myself. I did not cheat. No finger licking. No cravings. My cravings picked up slightly between hours 60 and 62. Which was kind of weird for me how my cravings picked up then, because on day 2, the day before, I had went to Chipotle with my husband And I even went through the line with him because we was watching like reviews on how many different things you can make. I went through the line with him to make his Chipotle, and I was not tempted. I wasn't like, ooh, I want that. I really had zero cravings when I went to Chipotle. I had zero temptations like when I went to Chipotle. I did not desire food. Cooked for my kids. They had pizza. Smelled like nothing like moved me or had me like, oh. So it was weird. So the way that I broke my fast last night at hour 71, I had a plain herbal tea. I had lemon and turmeric, I believe. So that's how I broke my fast. I had that, and then my weigh-in last night after my refeed. After I ate, my weight was, I'm gonna put it right here. I think it was 242. It was either what was my weight? 241.8. It only went up like, it was less than 2 pounds from me eating and not eating. But I'm gonna put that right here because it's not in my notes. I didn't make it there yet. But I do know overall with my refeed, so from the day that I started on Monday to after me eating my meal, I was minus 9.6 pounds after I was eating. So for sure, before I ate on day 3, before like at hour 60, I was exactly 10 pounds down to the ounce. I started at 251.2 and I was 241.2 after my 72 hours basically. And so then I refed myself. I had a delicious meal. I made a vegetable wrap. So I had made sweet potatoes. I roasted sweet potatoes. I used coconut oil. It was so good. My spices and my seasonings that I like. And then I wind up sauteing some mushrooms in coconut oil. I had some, is it Follow Your Heart? The Walmart brand of vegan cheese. I had the Follow Your Heart vegan cheese from Walmart, the Gouda kind. And then my husband had some spinach wraps that he had that we just needed to use because I was just gonna have a big salad. But I chose to treat myself. That was a treat because I was looking at it like, man, 220 calories. But it was a spinach wrap. It's whatever. I didn't feel guilty. That part, it was so good. Something I had never made before. I eat all these ingredients on a regular but in different variations. But that was so good. Minus 10 pounds. And so I went up about a half a pound after my refeed. So I call it a win. I call it a great week, a great cycle 1 of my rolling fasting. And I'm going to keep going. Then when I do my second update, I'll put in actual inches, because even sometimes when we feel like the scale is not really moving, or like, man, I only lost a half a pound, other people be losing so much more weight. One, you gotta understand your body. So everybody's body is different. What you was doing before wasn't the same exact thing that I was doing. So everybody is gonna regulate different, but you still should be having results and you still should be dropping. So if you're not cheating, that part, don't cheat. Don't cheat yourself. So this is my my update, my accountability. I'm so excited to just finally be on this journey. Today is actually more important than day 1, because today is me beginning the cycle again. I've done a 3-day water fast before. Never have I done a 3-day water fast, consumed 1 meal and went right back into full water fasting. I haven't done that, so it's new for me. But I'm gonna be back, y'all, maybe Sunday. I'm gonna be back Sunday with an update on how the next 32 hours went. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, okay? That part.